Alright, welcome to our garden. Hopefully the sun does pop out and join us today. If you're looking on the terrace an hour ago, you're going to be having a nice time. Hello Molly, hello Rosie, hope you're really doing well and you're looking forward to just deloading, relieving some tension through the body, maybe learning a few new tricks with the likes of our flow and our core work. Alright, we're going to start with doing some mobility as we always do. We're going to take it nice and easy as we like on a Sunday. It's just about making our bodies feel a lot better, guys. We're going to start with our feet today. We're just going to roll those wrists, just rolling those wrists. We're going to get straight into shoulders. Now it's very easy to just roll the shoulders. I want you to take the mickey here. I really want you to move as much as you possibly can. Squeezing the muscles of my back, the muscles of my chest, just to really help get bigger circles there. Let's go for 5 or 6 one way and then the other. On the side you can notice moving my back here as well. Shoulder blades and back interrelated, guys. So if we want to maximize that movement, you're going to need to move that spine as well. Good, next is our hip hinge. Just butt back, butt forwards. Really focus on pushing your hips backwards, maintaining that ever so slight bend in the knee. The sunshine, make it brighter for me. All we're going to do now is at the bottom of that hinge, I want you to add a twist and drive up. Back to center, hinge, twist, stand up. Good, and relax there. Next we're just going to relieve and get the upper back firing. So this one is in a hinge position, so first things first, you're going to go there. Then what we're trying to do is keep our back nice and straight and get our thumbs coming up and wide. Now again, this one you can easily just do this and it feels like nothing's happening, or we can really get a strong position, engage, pull your shoulder blades back and squeeze, bring it up and in. Should feel the muscles in and around those shoulder blades fire up. Remember, you're pointing thumbs up. It's a really good one to warm up your upper back. At the top, tense. Final one here.
I'm sure the girls would be like, Daddy, tu fais quoi? Je peux voir? Il est où Charlie?
And bring it in. Separate those legs next. The girls are joining in then, brilliant. Nice wide stance. We're just gonna, at first, just sit in one way and the other. Slowly transferring your weight from one side to the other. Try to think about sitting your hips back here as well. Take as long as you like in those different positions, or as you can see, just ease from one to the other like myself. It's crazy. Right. Front foot forwards. Back foot pointing to the side. We're going to be nice and stable, hands out. We're going to really lean forwards there, open up the body.
I feel like we're surfing when we're doing that.
Surfing USA. Good, just want you to bring your right hand up and over to your left. And the other way. And then left to right. Good. Change. Both feet this way. Then your front foot goes. Push away. You should definitely feel that that weight is spread over the front foot. If you've got your toes in, it feels like it's in the toes, you are going to be more balanced, but it should be all over your foot. Guys, let's bring one hand to the other. And then the other. Good, both feet facing this way. We're just gonna try and get palms onto the floor, maybe that's fingers, whatever it is. Nice big stretch. Good, just coming up, taking a nice deep breath into your belly. Gonna try and go that little bit further now. If you can get your palms on the floor here, you're trying to get your palms on the floor back here. If you're already here, you're trying to get your palms on the floor behind, all right? So take that breath in. Exhale as we come down. Just come out of it, take one more deep breath. Down we go into that stretch. And release. Okay guys, we're just going to walk ourselves down onto the mat. So just that nice little stretch again through the back of the legs. We're just coming down onto the mat now, hips to the floor, into our cobra. Just want you here, moving that neck, up, down, left, and right. Good, we're just going to take this back now, nice deep breath into a child's pose. So bum on heels, reaching through with the arms. Can we take that right hand over to our left? And then take both your hands over to the right. Lovely guys, hands into center, digging your toes into the floor, driving your hips up high to downward dog. And forwards into a press up position. From here guys, we're not going to do a press up, but we're going to do what's called a scapular press up. I'm going to let my shoulder blades come into my spine. Then I'm going to push them back to a neutral position. Shoulder blades to spine, back up to a neutral position. You're going to feel about 10 to 20 centimeters of up and down movement here. Keep the rest of your body straight. Pull those shoulder blades in without moving your hips, and then drive them back out. There. And relax, lovely. We're coming back into our cobra. So hips down into the floor, guys. We're going to do elevated cobra. Thank you, Molly, for showing me this one. It's exactly the same thing. All we're going to do is push up with the arms and push up onto the toes so that our body is now elevating off the floor. You got that? Back down onto the floor, guys. Nice deep breath back into our child's pose. Yes. Good, hips up high. Now we're gonna add some opposite ankle taps, guys. You owe me 6 off each side. So touch your opposite ankle, bring yourself back to a press up position in between, and touch the other. Nice and steady, no need to rush. Opposite ankle taps. Nice control. 12 to do. And when you're done, just onto your knees. Yeah, top. So, next we're going to be on our hands and knees, guys. We're going to go for our opposite arm and leg extension. This is our bird dog. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Opposite arm and leg. Big reach and squeeze. Holding that rep for about 1 or 2 seconds at the top before you change sides. Lovely, and coming into our beast hold, so toes into the floor, knees just off the floor. We're going to hold for 20. 3, 2, and 1. Beast hold, guys, knees just off the floor. Spread your fingers. You'll be more balanced on the floor. 3, 2, and relax. Lovely work. Onto our backs next. First things first, guys, give yourself a cuddle with those knees and just a couple of rolls on your back. Both feet on the floor. We're going to come into our glute raise. So just setting up, squeezing those hips up nice and high. Control on the way down. Good, and relax there. We're going to take that one step further by just taking this glute raise into a glute bridge. So you're going to pop your hands behind your back. We're now going to drive more of the body up to the top, just from a side angle there. Hands behind the back. Big drive up through the body, guys, okay? Let's go for it. Big squeeze, control. And relax. Taking this one step further now, on one hand raised. We're going to do exactly that same motion and we're going to reach up to the top. Bringing it down, we'll go right arm first, guys. Let's go. Big reach. Bring it down, hips come down, hips go up, you reach up high. We'll do one more on this side. And change arms. Getting that finger as high as possible. And relax there. Woo. Lovely work, guys. Hopefully the body's feeling a lot more able, a lot more mobile. We're going to take this now into our flow work, okay? Flow today is going to be reminiscent of a deadbug resurrecting, coming back to life. So we'll start with the deadbug itself. Most of you should know this one. We're going to start with our knees up and our hands up, hands above shoulders, knees above hips. From there, what we're going to do is try and keep our core nice and tight and our back nice and tight on the floor. And as Chloe's demonstrating, you're lowering your right leg and your left arm, or your left leg and your right arm. So opposite arm and leg work here. Keeping the others up in that start position. So guys, let's just go for 10 nice and slow reps. 10 reps, 5 off each side. All right, give it a go. Slowly, slowly, keeping that back flat on the floor is so key. Really squeeze your abs, keep braced. Really good exercise for those abdominals and your body. Next one's going to be a little bit tougher. It's called a hollow rock. The same principle applies. You're going to try and keep your lower back flat on the floor, and you're going to brace the hell out of those abs. Really, really tight. So if I'm going to start in a dead bug position, the only difference is I'm going to lengthen out slightly with my arms and legs. Kind of looks like I'm going to be doing an Olympic dive there with my hands. And the same goes with my legs. All I'm now doing is a really small rock, forwards and backwards. Keeping that body in a bowl-like shape, rocking one way, rocking the other. Just give it a go, guys. Gonna give you 30 seconds there to give it a go. Keep tight. Yeah. That's it. 3, 2, and relax there. Good job. Okay, really, really nice work there. Next, we're going to roll and we're going to get into a kneeling position. So the first things with the roll, we're going to go backwards onto our back and we're going to come forwards. Now when we come forwards, I'm going to come into a kneeling position. All I've done there is place one under and I've stepped that one in front, okay? So that's a roll. Just changing legs there into a half kneeling position. All right, just give it a try, 30 seconds again. Roll, kneeling position. Really key to use momentum, use those arms, throw them forwards to help drive that force to make it nice and comfortable up onto that kneeling.
I want to see Dad doing this.
Last one. Cool. Almost there. We're just going to take that kneeling position now into what's called a tripod kick through. So, it's that roll, kneeling position. Now I'm going to place my hand down and push my foot into the floor to allow myself to kick through that gap there. Once I'm back, I can roll, I can change sides, place my hand on the other, kick through, roll it out. If you're struggling with the kick throughs, don't bother, just leave them out, just do your roll to kneel-ins, guys. Again, just gonna give you 30 seconds to give that a little practice. All right? So back roll, forwards, half kneeling, kick. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it's just space.
Just another 10 seconds, guys. Three, 2, and 1. Relax there. All right. We're going to try and put this all together. Last move that will finish the resurrection of the dead bug is a big forward roll, a big back roll, into forwards roll, And then you're either just gonna get yourself up with your hands and into a beast, or if you can, without using your hands, you're just gonna come up and over. So any way that you can, following that roll, you need both hands. Just bring yourself into that beast position, or if you don't need your hands, the weight's just coming up and over, and I'm just resetting by putting my hands down and moving my feet. We're gonna try and put that together, guys. You're gonna work with me. It's gonna start at first dead bug. We're gonna go 1, 2. We're gonna go hollow rock. 1, 2. We're gonna go roll to kneeling. Kick. 1, 2. We're gonna roll. And what? We're gonna bring ourselves over into our beast. All right? Give it a go, take your time. Gonna give a good 2 minutes just to have a little play with that. I'll do it with you now, and I'll talk the moves through as we go. So we'll all start in position, dead bug. All right, 1 off each side, 2 reps. Let's go. So nice and steady on one side, nice and steady on the other. Hollow rock. 1, 2, roll to kneeling. If you can't get your kick through out, then don't bother. If you can, go for it. Kneeling. And now you're gonna roll back, guys, and bring yourself over into the beast. Lovely. Right, you've got another minute to play around with that, guys, to make it a little bit more fluid, a little bit more flowy, however that works with you. Dead bugs, hollow rocks, rolls to press to kneeling, kick throughs, and then rolls back onto the beast. Nice, Chloe. Beautiful work. We've got time for one more run through that.
Josh.
Bit of an abdominal flow there. Certainly feel those working. Dead bugs. Hollow rocks. Rolls to kneeling. Kicks if we can. And then roll right over. Beautiful, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. If you got that flow together, Christoph, I imagine that was a lot of complex stuff there, so if you didn't, don't worry, but just film yourself later and please send me what you got so I can let you know what's what, give you some tips, or celebrate your beautiful flow. The resurrection of the dead bug. We brought him back to life. We're gonna finish with an EMOM. That's Sunday morning, so we're not gonna go crazy, but we're gonna try and get some reps done in less than a minute. It's a 4-minute EMOM. It's core work to finish with. Super, super simple. We're only gonna exercise 1 move. This move's gonna be a side kick through. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just place ourselves this way, as you go in, so there's more space. That side kick through is a beast position. Knees just off the floor. Opposite arm and leg, kick under. Just kick under. Twist the body. Kick through to the side. You're just gonna twist, kick under, twist the other way, kick under, guys, and just keep that going. Now what you're gonna try and do, or what you're gonna do, is make a decision. You're either gonna go for 10 reps, 20, or 30 in a minute. 10, 20, or 30, guys, all right? Try and get that done. We're gonna do 4 minutes of work, so obviously you're gonna go through 4 times. If you feel like you wanna change the amount of reps as we go through, then of course just do it, yeah? side kick throughs. I'm going to go for 30. All right. 3, 2, and 1. First find your position, then we start to swivel. Try to keep your hips fairly low. We don't want them kicking up too high. Woo! Wow. We have 30. Yeah, that's a lot, that. So remember, 10, 20 or 30 reps of these, it's your decision. If you can, you're going to try and match that on minute 2. We're going again in 3, 2, and 1. If you've realised the numbers or the reps you selected were off, then just change them now. I think so. Wow, 30 is a lot. I have to bring that down as well. It is Sunday morning, we're not trying to kill ourselves. This is a really good quality and quite high conditioning exercise. So we're coming in again, 3, 2, and 1. Third minute. If we can match those reps, then please do. But remember guys, quality focus on Sunday mornings. No need to try and push that intensity too high. Hands splayed, fingers wide, so key. 10 seconds and we finish this, last little bit of today's workout. All right, everybody, last time. 3, 2, and 1. Splay your fingers nice and wide. Reps. Oh. Guys, keep going. If you've got your reps done, you're relaxing. If not, you've got 10 seconds to try and get them done. As I'm sure you can tell, hard work, those ones. 3, 2, and wherever you are, stop there, stop there. Guys, a very, very, very quick last stretch. Hips down into the mat, shoulders back just into your cobra.
Go. What does he say? Okay.
And just sitting back into your child's pose. Finally, guys, just your downward dog. Walk those hands to your feet. Slowly rise up through the body. Roll those shoulders back. Put your hands in front of your chest. Session complete. Thank you, Chloe, for another lovely Sunday morning workout. Mobility, flow, and core. Hope everybody's feeling tip-top condition. Flow today, a few challenging abdominal exercises, and then that final core work today, side kick through. Quite a bit of conditioning in there, working all of the abs, side of the abs and glutes, as I'm sure you're well aware. Guys, got any questions?